This is the Seatcraft Diamante, a two-seat home theater setup in top-grain leather with power recline, powered headrests, cup holders, USB charging, ambient lighting, and deep arm storage. My honest take comes from actually sitting in it for long movie nights and short naps, not just a quick showroom test. I had a few doubts before I spent time with it. I was worried the motors would be loud, that the leather might feel slippery or get sticky in warm rooms, and that the lighting would look flashy instead of tasteful. I also wasn't sure if two seats would feel cramped once the footrests were up. After a bunch of hours using it, those concerns faded pretty fast. The comfort hits right away. The cushions feel plush on top, but there's solid support underneath, so I don't sink into a hole. The seat depth works for lounging, and the back cushions hold my shoulders in a natural position. I'm sensitive to head angles when I watch long videos, and the powered headrest solves that. If you haven't used one before, a powered headrest is a small motor that tilts the upper part of the backrest forward or back with a button. From my experience, that little adjustment makes a big difference. I can raise it enough to keep my neck relaxed when I'm upright, then drop it back when I recline more. Anyone who gets a stiff neck from regular recliners will feel the relief here. Power recline is just as straightforward. A control panel on the side runs the footrest and backrest by electric motors. Hold the button to move, release to stop wherever you like. It's smooth and quiet. I can barely hear it over dialogue at normal volume. I don't need full lay flat to feel comfortable, but this one goes back far enough to doze off easily. The base moves forward as the back goes down, which helps when you need some wall clearance. If your space is tight, that design matters. Key features that stand out to me are the powered headrests, the sturdy cup holders, the ambient lighting, the USB charging ports, and the hidden arm storage. The cup holders are the right size for tumblers and cans with sleeves, and they feel firm, not flimsy plastic. The ambient lighting gives a soft glow along the base and around the cup holders, and it helps me see a remote or a charging cable without flooding the room with light. It sets a theater vibe without stealing attention from the screen. The USB charging ports live next to the recline switches, which makes sense because I keep my phone in the armrest and drape the cable without it getting in the way. Charging isn't about speed here, it's about convenience. It keeps my phone topped up for a long video night. The armrests are a highlight. They're wide enough for elbows and snacks, and they lift to reveal storage. From my experience, that storage is where the clutter goes to disappear. Remotes, extra cables, reading glasses, and a small bag of candy have a permanent home now. It keeps the coffee table clean and the room calm. I'm a fan of chairs with real arm support because it changes how relaxed I feel. These check that box. Let's talk materials. Top grain leather is real leather taken from the upper layer of the hide, so it's soft yet stronger than split leather you find on cheaper seats. The texture here is smooth but not slippery, and it warms up quickly to body temperature, so it doesn't feel cold after a few minutes. I wiped a small spill with a damp cloth and it came right up. In my opinion, this leather will age well if you do basic care. Dust it, avoid harsh cleaners, and condition it once in a while. I've seen some seats wrinkle at the arms over time. On this set, the stitching is tight and the seams look clean, which gives me confidence in the construction. Looks matter. The design feels upscale without being flashy. The black finish works with a farmhouse look as well as a modern setup. I expected it to fight with wood tones, but it actually balances them. I tried a light throw blanket and a couple of textured pillows, and the seats blended into the room instead of taking over. If black isn't your style, there are other colors, and that flexibility helps if you want to match a lighter rug or brighten a smaller room. What surprised me most was how quiet and confident the mechanics feel. I've tried power recliners that whine or shudder as they move. This one just glides. When the footrest is up, my knees are supported instead of hanging, and that's important if you sit for hours. The frame doesn't creak when I shift around, which tells me the build is solid. I've used it solo for long videos and with someone next to me, and there's enough space that we're not elbowing each other. The row of two layout keeps everything intimate while still feeling like real theater seating. There are a few practical notes I want to share. You'll need easy access to power outlets for both seats. Plan cable runs so nobody trips. If you're putting a rug under it, make sure the recline action won't catch the edge. These chairs are heavy in a good way, but that means moving them takes muscle. Measure doorways and hallways, and measure the viewing distance from your screen so the recline doesn't push you too close. If you're tall, the powered headrest helps a lot, but seat depth still matters. I'm comfortable with my feet up and my head supported. If you're over 6'3", you might want to try it in person to see how your shoulders line up with the backrest. Also, leather always beats fabric for cleaning spills, but pets with sharp claws can mark any leather, so a protective throw when the pets jump up is smart. It's perfect for movie nights, gaming sessions, sports marathons, or just long conversations when you want to put your feet up. The USB ports keep controllers and phones charged, the lighting sets the mood, and the storage clears the clutter. In my opinion, this is the kind of seating that actually changes how often you use the room, because it makes the space feel like a destination. From my experience, the Seatcraft Diamante feels like a quality piece you buy once and enjoy for years. The controls are intuitive, the comfort is immediate, and the materials strike that balance between soft and durable. The design fits a lot of different room styles, from cozy farmhouse to sleek modern. The black top grain leather is an easy win if you want something classic, and the two-seat layout is ideal for a smaller den or to anchor the front row in a larger theater room. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants real home theater comfort without giving up on living room style. If you love to host, you'll appreciate the durability and the thoughtful details. If you live alone and want a movie cocoon, it's even better. If you have kids or pets, the leather surface is forgiving as long as you treat it kindly. If you're building a dedicated media room, the lighting and power features will feel right at home. And if you're upgrading from a manual recliner, the smooth motors and adjustable headrest are the upgrades you'll notice every single night. Value always comes down to use. If you spend hours each week watching movies or streaming shows, that comfort adds up. The Diamante makes the simple stuff effortless. A place for your drink, a cable for your phone, a spot for the remote, a headrest that meets your neck where it is, and a footrest that lands right under your calves. No fidgeting, no searching for coasters, no hunting for the charger in a drawer. That convenience is what wins me over. In conclusion, the Seatcraft Diamante brings together the features I actually use with the build quality I want to see. The power recline is quiet and smooth. The powered headrest is a relief for long videos. The leather feels great and wipes clean, and the lighting and storage make the whole setup feel considered. If you're shaping a room around comfort and easy living, this is the kind of seating that makes it all click. I will update specific information about the Seatcraft Diamante in the comments. Don't forget to catch my next video.